Welcome back, everybody, to the Albuquerque Vipers franchise on Madden 07. After last week's upset against the Arizona Cardinals, the Albuquerque Vipers look to bounce back in the regular season finale as we host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If we win, we are in. If we lose, there is a slight chance we could actually miss the postseason. So we got to make sure we don't lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who come into today's game with a 7-8 record. Kyle Cates has been a decent quarterback for them so far. He's kind of just a game manager at this point in his career, which is a lot better than past Tampa Bay Buccaneer quarterbacks. Ronnie Brown is a great running back. Ashley Lee could very well hit 1,000 yards after today's game as their leading receiver in just about everything going into today's game. Thompson has over 100 tackles. 2 of them are for loss. Turner has 7 sacks on the season so far. And then Bannister leads the team in interceptions. In fact, he is near the top of the list when it comes to interceptions around the league. So this is basically a must-win game. We could still make it in if we win and the Bears lose their game against Green Bay, but we won't find out who wins that game until after our game, seeing as it's played later in the day, as we do have an early slot. So it's best if we just go out there and perform. We have definitely been upset by some teams that are worse than us so far this season, such as the Titans and the Panthers. So don't count the Buccaneers out of this game. They are dealing with some serious offensive lineman injuries. In fact, 4 offensive linemen are out. So instead of signing one onto the team, they have their kicker Robbie Gould playing right tackle, as you see number 9 on the right side there. So another team that's deciding to do that. I don't know why, but apparently it works for teams. Quick start for Tampa Bay as they pick up a first down and then pick up 6 yards on the new set of downs. Jeff Robrick's going to get in there to break that pass up, so that's going to result in 3rd down. We couldn't stop Tom Brady on 3rd down last week, but here we get a 3rd down stop. Rocco Elliott drags down Kyle Cates in the backfield for the sack, and Tampa Bay's got a punt. Cross-airing things out over the middle on 1st down, in and out of the hands of his tight end, Trey Francis. Cross didn't play most of last week's game as he had to leave early with an injury, and we're going to be going 3 and out to start off this afternoon's game. Tampa Bay with the football again. Ronnie Brown to the right side. He's going to pick up a solid gain of about 6 yards there. On 2nd down, it's a toss play to the left for Brown, who spins back inside, and he's not going anywhere there. It's going to be 3rd down. Offset eye here, they're going to need to give it to Gato right up the middle, and he has a 1st down there. Sam Gato checks into the game, gives Ronnie Brown a little bit of a breather. Another carry for him. He takes it right up the middle on 1st down. That's going to pick up about 4 yards. Another 3rd down situation here for Tampa Bay. Ball's floated to the right side, and it's going to be caught by the fullback Levi Rhodes, but he did not look like he is in bounds. Coach Billick throws the challenge flag here, and as we take a second look at this, you can pretty clearly see he maybe got his left foot in bounds, if even that. So the call is going to be overturned, and they are going to have to punt the football. Back out here on offense now. Cross looking to throw again, rolling to his right, and there he has his first completion of the ball game, getting out to his fullback Ron White. Another 3rd down, trying to avoid going 3 and out, and we've got it. Charles Phillips makes the catch as Tampa Bay's defense ran commit there, and that allowed a little bit of separation for Phillips. Cross looking to go deep for Phillips here, and he can't haul that one in. Some nice play there by Bannister breaking it up. On 3rd down, Cross has an open running lane to his left, and he's going to take it. He's got it across midfield, and he's going to slide down at the 40. Into the 2nd quarter of play now. Cadillac Williams is going to take this one to the right side. He's only gotten a couple of carries in the 1st quarter, but most of them went backwards or just for a yard or 2. Here's another run commit on 3rd down. Cross throws on the move, but it's going to be over the head of White. 4th down and 2, but we are in field goal range for John Hall, trying to put the first points on the board for either team today, and he's going to do that as his perfect season continues, and he looks to wrap it up today. Out of the I formation, it's a draw play here for Brown. He takes it up the gut, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7 yards. On 2nd down, they keep it on the ground with Ronnie Brown right up the middle yet again, and he's got a 1st down. Once again, Tampa Bay comes out in the I formation. It's another draw play for Brown, and he's not going anywhere there. And the fullback, Levi Rose, he got a little banged up, and he's going to have to exit the game. Going 5 wide on second down. Cates fires back across his body, and he's got Jay King, their first round pick from the most recent draft. The rookie comes down with a big-time reception. Here's Ronnie Brown to the right side. He sheds a couple of tackles, picks up about 9 yards, but it's all going to be coming back because Robbie Gould was caught holding. But I guess if you're the kicker playing at right tackle, you've got to do something if you want to hold your own there. Second down and 18. Antoine Randall L has the reception over the middle in his first year in Tampa Bay. Been a pretty solid season for him so far, and Cates took a pretty big hit from Fannin on that play, and he's going to have to exit. And then we also get an update on Levi Rhodes. The fullback will not be returning to the ball game. So now Kyle Buller is in the game, and yep, you can tell it's Kyle Buller a little bit off the mark, or a little bit more than a little bit off the mark there. And despite them being at about the 36-yard line, they're going to choose to punt instead of attempting a field goal. Williams is out there making the reception for Albuquerque. That's going to be a gain of about 16 yards. Cates just bruised his elbow, so he will be back in the game in the next series for Tampa Bay. Meanwhile, Albuquerque's offense is out on the field and cross connects with Ron White again. That's going to get us into Buccaneers territory. Orlando cross to throw the football again, moving to his left. He's going to dump it off to Cadillac Williams, and the former Buccaneer picks up about 3 or 4 yards. Third down for Albuquerque now. Crossfires back to the left side. He's got Larry Fitzgerald making his first catch of the ball game, and he's going to get brought down at the 25. Inside of 2 minutes now, Cross wants to throw the football again, rolling to his right. He's going to throw at the last second. A dangerous pass falls incomplete. Cross to throw again under some pressure. He's going to throw on the move, but the pressure forces the incompletion. The Vipers are looking for a third down conversion here. Cross fires to the end zone. He had Fitzgerald open, but he just missed him on that throw. So out comes John Hall for another field goal attempt. This one a little bit shorter as it's from 42 yards, and he nails it. It's going to be 6-0 with about 1:38 left to play. The Buccaneers are going to try to put together a scoring drive before the end of the half, though. Cates fires downfield, and he's got Antoine Randall L. The former Redskin is already in Vipers territory. Cates dropping back to throw again, floats left side, and the pass is going to be incomplete. There ended up being 4 defenders around his intended receiver there. No running back in the backfield. Cates is going to dump this one off to Perry. He's going to go right up the middle there with a little bit of those yards after the catch and set up third down and inches. Tampa Bay's going to hurry up, but the pass on third down is going to be broken up by Ike Taylor. Fourth down and inches, and this time they will attempt a field goal from Robbie Gould. His kick is up, and it is good. It's just going to be a 3-point game with less than a minute to go. So now out comes Robbie Gould to kick off to Jerome Mathis here. He's going to have it from about his own 4-yard line, taking it to the left side. He has some nice blocking, and he's in some open room. Across the 50, the 40, the 30. He is gone. This is his third kick return touchdown of the season, and we finally have a touchdown in today's ball game. After what's been a pretty slow game, we finally have a big play here from one of the offenses. Huge kick return by Jerome Mathis, and that's going to give us the 10-point lead at halftime. Albuquerque's also going to get the football to start off the second half, and that's a nice run from Cadillac Williams to kick us off here, hurdling over a defender and picking up more than 10 yards and a fresh set of downs. Another carry here by Williams, and he's got another first down, trying to stick it to his former team that they shouldn't have let him go all those years ago. Play fake, Cross looking to throw the football. He's got Phillips over the middle, who's going to turn it upfield. Inside of the 20, 10-5, touchdown! Albuquerque Vipers, and we're really starting to come to life now. Cross connecting with Charles Phillips, who just turns on the Jets after that. Not the best angles taken by these Buccaneer defenders, but still very impressive speed by Phillips, and Tampa Bay is starting to get out of this game, it feels like. Cates is under a little bit of pressure here. He's still going to get the pass off to the left side. Randall L. brings it in, but he ran out of space. Third down now. Here's a draw play for Ronnie Brown. That's not going to work. It worked twice for Tampa Bay last week, or for Arizona last week, rather, but it's not going to work for Tampa Bay today, and they're going to have to punt. And now we have another big play on offense. Kirk Figgins taking it all the way. It's going to be a 24-point game now, as the young man has his longest career carry, 59 yards, and we're really starting to pour it on in this second half. The Buccaneers trying to stay in the game. Cates looking downfield. He's going to flip this one out for his tight end. That's Lorenzo Campbell. Gets some nice blocking inside of the 20-yard line. Kelly finally able to get him inside of the 10, but that is the big play the Buccaneers desperately needed. Goal to go, Tampa Bay. Cates surveys the field, throws to the end zone, and his pass is going to be broken up. Second down now. Cates wants to throw for the touchdown again, but the pressure is going to force an incomplete pass, and now it's going to be third down. Cates under center, surveys the field, fires left side. He's got Randall L, but he's going to be a couple yards shy of the end zone. Fourth and goal from the 2, and they're going to choose to kick the field goal instead of going for it. Gold's kick is up and good, but they are still down by 21. Here's a run by Cadillac Williams. Now he's going to take this one to the right side as Albuquerque really starts to feel like they're in control of this ball game, or they're definitely feeling like it now after all those touchdowns. That throw was intended for Fitzgerald. It's going to be broken up at the line of scrimmage. Cross the throw on third down. This time he connects with them. Larry Fitzgerald gets out to the 45-yard line. Williams in the backfield. He's going to get the carry, and he's going to lose about 3 yards there. He has definitely not had his best season in his third year with the Vipers. Cross looking to throw, rolling to his left, throws on the move for Phillips. He's going to turn it upfield. Can he do it again? No, not quite. He gets caught from behind, but still a huge play that sets us up inside of the Tampa Bay red zone. Now Kirk Figgins goes right up the gut as Williams is going to get a little bit of a breather. That's another good run from him, sets up goal to go. Now cross to throw to the end zone, rolling to his right, and that was nearly intercepted, intended for Fitzgerald. Now out of the eye, we're going to give it to Kirk Figgins, and he's going to be in for 6 untouched. His second touchdown of the ball game, and Albuquerque's going to extend this lead. Going 5 wide on this next drive here for the Buccaneers. Do they have any kind of a comeback left in them? Jones is going to make the reception, and that's going to be a solid game there for the Buccaneers, setting up third down and 3 as we enter the fourth quarter. Cates pump faking, moving to his right, and the pressure forces another incompletion. We only have 1 sack so far today, but we've gotten to Cates a lot, forcing a lot of bad passes. Quick throw for you here by Cates on fourth down, broken up by Kelly. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Vipers are going to work their way all the way down inside of the red zone. Third and goal, trying to connect with Vaughan Lewis there, but he's unable to haul that one in. Out comes John Hall for the third time today, and he nails his third field goal today, and that's going to extend this lead even more. Buccaneers out here on offense just trying to get some garbage time points and yards, and that was nearly intercepted by Thomas. Continuing to work their way downfield, though, Cates looks to throw. He's got Ashley Lee on the right side there. His first reception of the ballgame. Ike Taylor's actually done a very nice job covering him so far today. Cates throws right side, and he's got Lee again, picking up a gain of 9. Second down and inches now. Cates looks to throw, fires to the end zone. Nearly hauled in, but instead it's going to be dropped. Third and inches. Cates fires left side again, and this pass is nearly intercepted by Slater. It's going to be fourth down and inches, and Tampa Bay is going to go for it. Here's a carry by Brown, taking it to the left side. He doesn't pick up much, but that is enough for the fourth down conversion. Less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Cates looks to throw, and he's going to be dropped for the second time today. This time it's Jeff Earlbrick. 4th down for Tampa Bay. Cates floats right side. He's got Ronnie Brown with the reception. The 1st down and the Tampa Bay touchdown. They finally get into the end zone, so at least they have a little bit of something to go off into next season with, although they're still getting blown out in today's game. And that is exactly what Albuquerque wanted. 37-13, pure dominance, especially in the second half by this Vipers offense and just the whole team, really. The defense played great. Somehow they managed not to get any interceptions, even though they had several passes thrown directly to them. Tampa Bay is going to finish with a 7-9 record. Meanwhile, Albuquerque has a 10-6 record. Looking at Cross's stats, it's nothing that's going to blow you away. Less than 200 yards and only 1 touchdown. He didn't turn the ball over at all. But that's because, I mean, he didn't really need to throw the football a lot. Just because of how the game went, we were just kind of in control. We didn't need to play super aggressive in the second half. Things were kind of just working. 91 yards and a touchdown for Phillips. Nothing else really impressive when it comes to receiving yardage, although Larry Fitzgerald is going to be over 1,000 yards. Slater led the team in tackles. We had 2 TFLs and 2 sacks as well from Earlbrick and Elliott. Looking at some other games this week, the Saints are going to pull off a big ol' upset against Atlanta, who was fighting for the 1 seed. It wasn't like they were fighting for nothing, and a lot of that was because Drew Brees threw 4 passes to his old team here. That is not what you want to see as you go into the postseason. Dallas has an 8-game winning streak now as they also head into the playoffs as the other wild card team here. Minnesota is destroyed 48-10. Houston is going to finish the season with a 13-3 record. Meanwhile, a win the Chargers were desperately in need of. They are unable to get as they lose 31-27 after a pretty solid first half. Eli Manning throws 4 touchdowns in the second half in the comeback victory. Houston has the 2 seed. Seattle also finished with a 10-6 record, and they have the tiebreaker against us, meaning they're going to win the division even though we both have the same record. That's like the 4th time the Panthers have been shut out this season too. So looking at the playoff matchups, you have Colts at Browns, Vipers at Packers, Patriots at Broncos, and Cowboys at Seahawks. Then waiting in the second round, you have the 15-1 Jets, the 12-4 Redskins, the Texans, and the Falcons. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, that'd be awesome if you left a like and subscribed. But until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.